welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my demo and first impressions review of the Australis AC On Tour Contouring and Highlighting Cream Kit, and this is for a light complexion, so I imagine in the future they will be coming out with a medium and a dark shade just like they did with their powder kits. So this is what it looks like. It's the exact same packaging as their powder kits, and it has this giant mirror which I really love. I think that's very handy. Now I picked this up from my local Priceline for $24.95, which I thought was, I don't know, quite expensive considering their contour kits are about $16 or $17 here. So I can only imagine it might be just under $30 in New Zealand. So there are three highlighting shades in here. One is a yellow, one is a peach tone, and one is a salmon tone. And on the bottom row here, there are three contouring shades. This first one here is just a beige skin tone color. The middle one is slightly darker, and then this one right here is a much deeper color. When I first got this and did my initial swatches, I couldn't help but notice that this isn't really a contouring and highlighting kit because it doesn't really have highlight shades. These shades up here, in my opinion, are correcting shades, and the bottom shades here aren't really dark enough, in my opinion, to be contour shades. So you will see in the demo for yourself. I just feel like, I don't know, and they're all way too warm. Like there's no ashy tone shade like in the powder contour kits that you can find. So I'm a bit iffy about the color choices here. They could have done a lot better with this, I think. So I started off with the salmon tone under my eyes just to do a little bit of correcting, and then I went in with the middle shade, which is a regular concealer shade in my opinion, and I just popped that under the eyes and on any imperfections on my face. I'm not at my fairest, so this definitely isn't going to suit somebody who is fair. Then I used the banana type shade on my nose and through the center of my face to brighten the center of my face, of course, and do a little bit of highlighting, which I think worked really well, and it wasn't obnoxiously yellow. It blended in really well and had a lovely highlighting effect. So on one side of my face I decided to contour with the middle contouring shade, and this gives a very subtle contour to the face. It wasn't too orange. And then I used the darker shade on the other side of my face, which gave a little bit of a more dramatic contour, but it wasn't really a contour. It was just like almost like a bronzing effect. So it's not that easy to get out of the pan, and it's not that easy to blend in, and I feel like I did take away some of my foundation coverage, which doesn't happen at all when I use liquid products to contour the face. I like that it isn't super opaque, so you can blend it in a lot and it's not going to give you a really hard out contour. So I think these creams would be a great base for your other powder products. I'm not sure about the longevity yet, of course, because it's only the start of the day for me, but I am going to wear it throughout the day and I'm not going to set it with any powders, and I wanted to see what it would be like at the end of the day. I'm really happy with how it is settled under my eyes. I haven't needed to powder and it hasn't creased. So the only other thing I've done on my face today is just powder highlight, because I love to have a little bit of a shimmer through my face. So I'll be back in a few hours and we will see how well it's lasted throughout the day. Hey guys, I'm back, and it's been about 7 hours since I applied my makeup, and as you can see it has kind of gone super shiny in my T-zone because I didn't set the cream at all, and I did notice that the concealer completely rubbed off under my eyes. On the sides of my cheeks it looks like just like normal as when I put it on. I am wearing double wear, which is obviously like concrete foundation. So my overall thoughts on this is that I think it's great that they are correcting shades. I think it's a bit of a shame that these lighter shades aren't really concealer shades in my opinion. If you are fair or even like porcelain skin tone, this isn't going to be an awesome product for you for concealing, but you are going to be able to, you know, really brighten your face and color correct with this palette. I think that the contour shades are something very different for light skinned people because they are more like beigey and skin tone. So as you can see, it's not dramatic contouring, it's very natural looking contouring, and I really actually quite like that. I feel like if you have a foundation with a dewy finish, this is going to blend in so much better and work in so much better into the skin. For me, in terms of price, I think that the price is only okay. For Australis, I would have liked to have seen it under $20. So if you see this on special, I do recommend it. However, I think this is just going to sell out. So if you really want to try it, I would say just pick it up. For me personally, I'm just going to stick to my liquid contouring, like with my liquid concealers. I just feel like they work with my skin better, they're easier to blend, and there's a lot more pigment there. So this is very nice for a natural, glowing, dewy look, but you know, I do prefer something a little bit more intense myself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is really, really exciting to see a product like this in the drugstore in Australia and New Zealand. Like, I think that's super cool because it's giving us options, especially when makeup is so expensive down this end of the world. So have an awesome day, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!